We spend money on cars, clothes, diamonds,
we
and
have
jewelry
gold
and
tanks and music videos.
so we spending money on unnecessary, just nothing, and that's what they want you to do. Just spend all your money on them. Spend it all. I am Uncle Heru. I am the founder of P.A.L.M and the P.A.L M Cast,
yes, sir.
the Pan Afrikan Liberation Movement, where black knowledge is power.
Give me an example though. Somebody.
Uncle Heru. Like they do the 97.9s, right?
Yo, this is Mickey Woods, Jr., leader of the School, chief of the Scribes, commander of the Vibes. I'm here on the P.A.L M Cast with Uncle Heru.
It's your man Eddie Wolfe here, the leader of Increase the Peace, founder of Wellfare and U University. I'm here with my man Uncle Heru at P.A.L M Cast.
All right, and we're back with the P.A.L M Cast. First episode. I'm here with both of my guys, Ed, and I have Mickey right here on my right. Our topic is the image of the black man today, the economic status of the black man. Y'all got some money?
No.
Money.
I'm looking for some.
We're gonna hit a little bit on economics. Might add a little bit of our history in there because we should know, that we were an economic power. Modern day Egypt, which was the gold mine of the ancient times.
So what's one thing you think like the black man gotta do to help himself before anybody else helps him, like economically?
Start not just saving, start looking at other ways to build your wealth. All right. Me, I like to look into real estate. I like to look into stocks, generate some wealth. But through that, start creating your own business. I'm in school right now for business management, and I look to one day start a business. Start my own black institution, school to educate our people. Get a couple guys like us three. Like I feel like we can probably come together with $1,000 or something like that, and get a business started to where we can start generating some jobs for the community. Start generating some funds and getting very active into the community, because once we build up our community, you can't shut us down. Look at Black Wall Street. Even though out there they bombed us, but look at what they had.
But see, and I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
'cause I've been thinking about that ever since we talk about economics.
Man, look,
like Black Wall Street was 1920s,
right?
And basically what you had was a gang of white people come through and just slaughter everybody out there. Dudes was thriving, like just not gonna say they was balling, but let's just say they was balling. Like they had Wall Street before Wall Street was Wall Street, and so then here come 1950s, and they're slowly rebuilding. But then guess what happens? Segregation, or desegregation rather. Like you can go wherever you want, be free, be married, be amongst the masses, and shit. They just rolled through here 30 years ago. You think I'm fucking staying? I'm out. So now instead of learning how to stick together, I feel as though, and learning how to just build from the ashes, build from the dirt, rise with one another, we decided to build. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not saying that for nothing. I'm not saying nobody was wrong in what their decision was, because I wasn't around at that time. But I say that does have an effect in the economic situation for us today, because we feel as though we couldn't have did it for ourselves. We couldn't have brought ourselves back. We still chose to leave.
I was looking up an article I found. It was a picture. I found a picture, and it was giving some deep knowledge on like Black Wall Street. I saw it last night. I'm see if I can find it. But it was telling like how many schools there was around. Like people need to know this. We go to their hospitals. Hospital ain't nothing but a business. We go in there one way and we come out another one. It's crazy. We can heal ourselves, and once you heal the mind, you heal the body. We gotta
level of thinking too.
Oh yeah. They built their own schools. Like they had their own schools. They had their own living. Like they came up with the hospital. Like they were doing things. Once people just started leaving black people alone, and that was the time. Then that's one mistake. White supremacy actually made. When they left them people alone in Oklahoma, they did their thing. Yeah. And when they did their thing, they was like, oh no, this ain't gonna go down. That's that black dollar started speaking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they was doing productive things.
But I feel like what the fear is, at some point in time, a takeover or uprising. We have you in this place for so long. This is what you do. This is where you stay. Don't budge, man. Just keep it cool, and we won't have to put you back in that place.
Right. So that just from an economic level, for black men today, like I see that we're not prospering, economically. I've been victim of a lot of not having. Some of us don't have the parents that leave, money for us. You know what I'm saying? Things like that of that nature. But it's ways to make money, and this is how you make your money. This is your money maker. This is your money maker, your mind. And if you use your mind, the creative thinking that the creator instilled in you can make as much money as you want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Instead of just making money, let's get resources so our people don't have to starve. We can feed our own people because now we're relying on the government to feed us, to clothe us, to give us homes. No more of that. I can go across town right now. They got little Jewish city, like where all the Jewish people live in. They got little Chinatown. Like I went over there. Everybody in there, Chinese.
Yeah.
Everybody. Like they had. I ain't gonna even lie. They did have one Mexican dude. He was back there cooking. Not cooking, but he was busting tables and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they had a white dude seating people. That was it.
But they living in this community.
Right. They keeping all the money. Then across the street they had the tire shop when you want to get your car done. Like they got the grocery store, the churches. They got everything. They keeping it in their community, and we're the only people here in America that's not doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We never learned group economics.
Yeah.
So we have to learn to keep the dollar in our communities because I did a study for school. The Jewish dollar bounces 15 times before it leaves the community. 15 times. Whites, their money bounces 13. Asians, theirs goes to like 10 or 11. Then you got the Mexicans, there's like $9 before they leave. And with us, $6 before. You know what I'm saying? We not keeping our money is not staying in our community. So when I get my check, I mean, due to the businesses around here in Third Ward, we're in Third Ward, Texas, shout out. There are no black businesses. A lot of black businesses. I mean, we know of one. Shout out to Crumville Bakery. Oh yeah, they gotta shout them out for real.
Got a black-owned co-op right next to.
Oh yeah. I went over there. They have a health store where they have the books. They have books where you can go to like a library. You can get books and trade books out and stuff like that. And they're trying to give the knowledge to our people.
There's few of them.
Oh yeah, it's very few. So we're not keeping the money in our community for one. So I can get my money and go pay my barber, $15 for my cut.
Yeah.
That's probably be the only time. And then I go put my money up in Bank of America. For one, I get direct deposit, so it goes straight to their bank. You know what I'm saying? We don't even invest into our banks. You know what I'm saying? And it's black banks out here that we can be putting our money into, building those banks, keeping the money with our people. You know what I'm saying? So we can start building, so we can start economically growing. Just with the Pan African movement, you know what I'm saying? Get back to the motherland so we can have resources and we can start trading. We can start distributing stuff. In the South is very important. The South is very important. Like all of this, Missouri on down. And they don't even want you to go to Missouri right now. It's a ban on going to Missouri.
Really?
I guess with all the cop killings and I mean the cops killing people and
it's
just a lot of
so like they saying niggas can't go to the Missouri right now.
The NAACP said it's
advising people
not to go there.
Oh shit, okay.
So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, So that's all fertile land, but we need to take it as ours. I bet y'all never heard of the Gullah Wars. Like the Gullah Wars was fought in Florida. These was black people fighting the oppressor to keep that land. The black people had that land for a long time.
Question: do you feel as though that it's gonna have to be some kind of civil rights fight to obtain everything, or
for shit to change for real?
I don't think so. Once our people wake up in their mind, once we wake up in our minds, we can change this whole thing.
So you think it's more of a mental thing than a physical fight?
I feel
right. But now that they are getting us with the fear, because right now you got the fear of the gun. You know what I'm saying? The gun is the only thing keeping us back from them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But no weapon. That's one thing that Christianity taught me.
Formed against me shall prosper.
Shall not prosper. Yeah. No. So we just got to get our resources, and once we get it in our minds, we can change the world. Once we can get ourselves out of this slum that we're in, because we need our people to wake up. We have been getting oppressed for 300 plus years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it didn't start with the white man. It started with the Arab in Africa. Before the white man came around, so we just got to get back to our motherland, invest into the motherland. We can invest in Ghana. Ghana is a good spot to invest your money in. They have nothing but gold and diamonds. Invest into that stock market, because I promise you can make a come up, and you're doing something for the motherland. They're actually doing stuff over there. Please, to all the older people out there, to my older elders, please, if you can, take your kids to Africa. Take them back home. Let them see it, because I'm going to do the field work. Go back, take your kids. Stop taking them to Disney World. Stop taking them to Six Flags. Take them to back home so they can see who they are.
You said you think everybody should visit Africa at least once.
Oh yeah, you gotta go back home. You gotta go back home.
I like to at least go once.
Yes. I gotta go back. I gotta see this for myself.
I
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Stories about it. Nipsey Hussle, for one, did an interview. He said that people over there were just like extremely nice. The women just showered you with affection.
See?
And like it felt like home.
Yeah.
Basically, as soon as he stepped off the plane, you know what I'm saying? So,
but they show us the negativity. They tell us all the disease and all this stuff. But they're doing.
Right. Well, no, I feel like the media is naturally controlled by negativity controls the masses.
Right.
Positivity is in the shadows. You get a glimpse of positivity. And growing up, positive shit was like the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and all these things like this. These are your little positive blimps of aspiration that life is cool and it's what's up to be living this dream. But then you got all this bad stuff that's going on, but you're not kind of thinking about it because you got this positive hope that's like right around the corner. And it's like, oh man, it's almost Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's kind of what's really the big hold on. Like it's that aspiration or that perception of one thing, but it's really not what they say, what you say it is.
Right. Want to elaborate on that?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Just listening to him. He was saying we have like especially like the holidays that presents us with like at least something positive to look forward to. And I remember I was talking to somebody and they were saying like most of people's perception about life is most of it is shitty, and then we have like these glimpses of light, these glimpses of hope, these glimpses of just happiness in general. And that's just him saying that just made me think of that. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, but so you know what I'm saying? We got to get those resources. We can become economic. We can become an economic power. You know, we spend a lot of money, like on. We spend money on cars, clothes, diamonds.
We
and
have
jewelry
gold
and
tanks and music videos.
So we spending money on unnecessary, just nothing, and that's what they want you to do. Just spend all your money on them. Spend it all, and you're not gonna move 1 hour up the economic scale. And we haven't moved up the economic scale since the Civil War. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we have to keep trying to create, because that's what we are. We're creators. And once we start creating with our minds and putting into work, we can get out of this slumber that we're in. You know?
When you say we need to go back to the motherland, are you saying like to visit? Because I know you say everybody needs to go visit once, but are you saying like we really need to go back and then invest time, invest our families, and like be one culture in Africa like together?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Everybody is not gonna go back. Really, and I'm gonna say it like this: everywhere you go, if there's African people, you're in Africa. Everywhere you go, if there's black melanated people, you in Africa already. All of this was connected to that. To that. Right. All of that was connected. In the only place on earth that's connected to the core of the earth is Africa.
Right.
Everything else is floating.
Right.
All right. So when I say go back to the motherland, I mean go back as some people probably do want to go back and stay. It's been people that's been successfully going back and staying and they're doing things.
What was Most Def?
Oh yeah, they see Most Def.
Oh yeah, Most Def. Okay. So they're doing things. They're going back and they're living their lives there comfortably.
Dave Chappelle, matter of fact, he was over there for a minute too. Yeah.
See, so they're over there living comfortably. I mean, they come over here, they make their money, go back home, they can build up, they can start movements, start businesses and stuff like that, start giving our people jobs and stuff. Yeah. We don't have to stay there physically. I mean, it's good to you can have you some property there if that you know you can go back home here and there. You know, you don't have to go there and stay. You know, because everywhere that we went, we made it our home. We built America. We can stay here. Yeah, we built Asia and we built Australia. We built everything. You know, so we built Europe. Yeah. We brought them out the Dark Ages. So we can stay really anywhere we want to. But going back to the motherland where the resources are and where we can grasp our history is still there on the walls. You know what I'm saying? The ancient history is still there, and we can go see it. And I want to see it so bad. I can't wait to get there. I'm really tired of just talking about it. And I plan on going next year. Okay. Next year, once I graduate, I want to go there and study.
Start a GoFundMe for my guy.
Yeah.
Get this nigga to Africa.
Yeah. Send me home.
What? Get this nigga to Africa for GoFundMe. Nigga to Africa. I'm trying to go but I'm pushing to go, and I'm making it my priority to be there because I want to see that. But we're gonna go into the last topic of the night, and that's the health of our people. You know, you're talking about going into the motherland, getting resources and all of that. We gotta know how to feed ourselves. We gotta know how to take care of ourselves and stuff like that. And there's things there that we can use to heal ourselves with. You know, just like the plants, the tropical plants. that we should be taking in as melanated people. We should be taking in more tropical fruits, more chlorophyll, because chlorophyll to plants is like melanin, you know. So it's like this is like
Just good ass analogy.
this is like our chlorophyll. So we should start taking in more of that chlorophyll because we are children of the sun, and we get our energy from the sun. All right, so we got to start doing it. We got to start taking in more chlorophytic foods so we can start revamping our systems. Oh, go ahead.
What's some things because I know you're not like totally vegan or nothing, but I know it's some things you don't eat, right?
I got away.
Or you try not to eat.
Yeah, I got away from eating like pork chops and all of that. Like I went.
When you say pork, do you mean bacon as well?
Okay, look. Okay,
that's always my only question when I hear that.
Okay, I'm gonna admit it.
Hell no.
It's hard. It's hard. I'm from the South. I told y'all that. I am from the South. We loves our bacon.
Yeah.
We loves our bacon. Like we love
up
bacon.
Out my sleep.
Bacon
I tell
cheese.
you, man.
Grilled
We
cheese with
love
some bacon
our
bits.
bacon.
Salad with some bacon in it. Bacon on the hot dog.
Right.
Bacon.
we fry
Bacon
bacon
sandwich.
with everything. Like
Yeah.
my mama, she cook her food in bacon fat. Like God dang,
Beans.
like we can't
Some
get
black
away
people
from
make
bacon.
beans. They put
some
bacon in it.
The black,
Yes.
To all the women out there, if you can make black eyed peas and put some bacon up in there with some cornbread,
You could go with this nigga to Africa. He gonna
I'll
invite
take you
y'all on the
myself.
trip.
I'll
He
take
gonna-
you. I ain't pay for your trip, baby. Shout out to all the queens that's out there cooking. Thank you, babies. Thank you.
Thank you, babies.
Thank y'all.
I need it.
Thank y'all. We just need to get into more chlorophyll foods. Start taking in more water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start taking in more water.
Put them these on about the pH level test we were just talking about.
Oh
earlier.
man.
Which ones to drink, which ones not to drink.
Yeah,
Did you
I was
you seen the
looking
video? Right?
Dasani, you know what? Coming from the South, you know, we looked at Dasani as the white people's.
I thought that was the best water. That
You
was
know,
my favorite water.
All white, but I'm telling you,
Yeah.
in Mississippi, all white people had Dasani. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dasani was the drink. You know, the water that everybody had. You know,
Yeah.
that's how we look at. That's how I looked at it. At least.
But
But it ain't good for you. The pH is all messed up. There's no alkaline in that.
I've been big on the Pure Life lately. What's that one hitting for?
Pure Life.
I don't know.
I don't think I seen
I
it.
don't think that one.
That
it
would be
may
false
be neutral.
representation, man. I
It-
don't like. You can't say it's Pure Life and then it's.
It may be.
It ain't pure. It's dirty.
Feel me? Yeah, like come on, man.
It's acid life,
I
nigga.
don't
So
want that.
when you check the alkalinity of it, it's supposed to turn like a.
This is on the bottle or the.
No, if you get the pH drops or the strips, you can I think it's based off how dark it is.
Yeah, so a dark blue is like
Yeah.
really good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And if it's like yellow or if it's green, orange, hell no, don't drink that shit. 'Cause-
Yeah.
And Aquafina was like yellow. Dasani was hella
Oh
yellow.
yes, that smart water.
Smart water was bad.
Oh no.
Though.
What's the other one? What's the new one that just came out?
Life.
Life water.
Was
That's-
death water. Hell no.
They killing us.
Do
They
not
killing
drink
us.
that.
But a good water
Hey.
is. See, look. This is Evermore. You know, I'm drinking. You gotta have your water. Evermore. Shout out to Evermore.
Need to get a sponsor.
Water
Give
for
us
life.
some money,
Yes, we are trying to put you on.
Water
What?
for life.
So pH for Evermore, the alkalinity of it is 8.8 to 9.1. Okay, so that's really good.
That's good.
And that's what you need. You know, more alkaline in your body.
So where can you? Cause I ain't never seen that one.
Yeah,
What stores they be
naturally.
having that at?
This is not
here
the
in
convenience
Houston?
store.
To all my Houston viewers and listeners, HEB is
We in
HEB.
Third World
Oh,
too.
it's-
Yeah,
here
HEB.
everything's
That's
special.
your gun.
Oh yeah, you get it for like $1 and something. Then they have it in the Whole Food store, where you can go actually get alkaline water from the little machine.
machine?
Yeah,
Oh, word?
for like $1, I think. You can go like refill. Yeah,
How can we be for sure that this water is alkaline now?
I mean,
Yeah, that's some Hey, for the next
see, that's
episode,
another thing.
bro,
That's another
we
thing. We
get
gotta-
some pH drops. We about to
gotta
test
try.
all these
we
shit.
probably do
Testing
need to do that.
everything,
Hey,
man.
our
about to
people,
test
get
all
you
of
some
this.
alkaline water.
Man.
Stop drinking all of that. I know the waters that they say at Walmart, the Walmart brands, like I know it be cheap. Like I know.
Check your Brita filters, man. Check your filters.
Yeah, and right now I'm actually working on a way to have purified water for our people.
This nigga making water, guys.
Yes, I'm gonna purify it so and this water will have like, I'm not trying to sound like one of those guys who got miracle water or something, but it's a chemical, and it's a natural chemical inside of the water that will actually help your hair grow. If your hair is gray, it turns it back to the original color, which is black. So it can do that. I mean, it helps with
water to wine.
It helps joints, and if you got joint pain and everything like that. So I'm working on it right now. That's what our people need. You got the mothers with the arthritis, and if you
really
do got arthritis,
my knee right now is kind of going out on me.
You probably you need to take get some iron in you, and get some
another sponsor.
Get you some copper. Get you a copper brace.
Officially rolled by Social Sweets.
Oh yeah, I got one of those.
I want to actually send my grandmother. She has arthritis in her hands, so if she start get some more iron and get some copper,
Iron.
Yeah.
You get iron from
you get iron from you can get it from
fish, chicken, like.
Yeah, you can get it from that. They have iron pills. They have supplements you can take.
Okay.
Breathe those supplements. Make sure they're all natural. And I don't really just suggest just all like those supplements and stuff, because the people that's putting it out, they not looking out for us. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's in that. So I always try to get the most natural thing.
Yeah, right.
So shoot for that, man. I'm so glad y'all came through tonight.
Man, this joint was fun.
This was awesome.
I'm glad you had
this is the first episode, man. If I didn't tell you guys nothing about me, I am Ankh Heru. I am not a teacher. I'm not a professor, but I am a liberator. And that's what I come here to do. I am the founder of P.A.L.M and the P.A.L M Cast.
Yes, sir.
The Pan Afrikan Liberation Movement, where black knowledge is power. And we're going to keep doing this thing. This is the first show, and there'll be plenty more. Stick around.
Peace.
Ever since a black man said more money, more problems.